Hi, tarot friends. Oh, we're bouncing again. Hi, tarot friends. Welcome to part 3. Hopefully, I can do them all this time. We'll see. Of the GUSTAVE DORE tarot by published by Los Scarabeo and featuring the art of Gustave DORE or DORE, a French illustrator in the 19th century. All right, so wow. Okay, some of the cards were hit or miss. Like, some of them were really amazing and other ones were like, what? I don't know. But so here we have Ace of Cups, and this is pretty. This gives me some Pentacles vibes with the grapes and the fruit and the like cornucopia, but you get that abundance and blessings, and there's like a halo overhead. I don't know if these are angels or fairies or what, but wow, I like that. That's really cute. Now, I normally do not order my cards in this order, but I left them in the order of the book to make it easier on myself. Excuse me. This says the cups represent the element of water, which we know. The key concept is the soul understood as inner life, emotions, as well as feelings. Wow, that's deep, huh? Ace, the home of the sincere heart, joy, happiness, nourishment, abundance, fertility, the sacred meal, happiness beyond words. Yeah, I feel like this would be a really great study deck, a really, really great deck to like just work with solo. I think that it might read for me intuitively really well. It's hard to say, but I'm feeling like it probably would. But yeah, I feel like it would be a good one to really study with. If you're into, that kind of deep personal study, that's for you, or, any type of inner work that you do with tarot. So yeah, the home of the sincere heart. Beautiful. Just beautiful. 2-0. Whew. This is another one that just, wow. I don't know. This one, 2 of Cups. It's just beautiful. It's not the right word. It's not the word I want. But I feel it. I feel it. Viscerally, I suppose, You see that comfort, you see that connection. You really see that connection. This is love, passion, friendship, unity, affinity, agreement, likable, the relationship of couples, which is so bland. Usually the book is amazing, but they don't give you a lot for the minors compared to what they give you for the majors. Just a few keywords, but you have that little bit about the suit. The soul understood as inner life, emotions, as well as feelings. So that's really depthful. I don't like to say things are deep. That's really deep. Because it doesn't sound, whatever. Anyway, I'm babbling. So yeah, I just really like the 2. It gives you that feeling of that connection, that bond, that closeness, it's just a quiet, it just feels like, yeah. All right, ooh, the 3 of Cups. This, suddenly, we've got movement, we've got action, we've got, it's a whole different energy. The conclusion of every matter in abundance, perfection, cheerfulness. I'm not sure. It almost feels like threatening or warlike, but you definitely feel like we're moving into action now. Happy ending, victory, fulfillment, relief, healing. So victory, definitely makes sense. Healing. This is just like, this is such a peaceful, quiet, loving moment. Like it just, and then this is just like, boom, we're back into action. Time to go. Now, so Three of Swords always has recently, since for a while now, called to mind labor. And so I can see that in Three of Cups too, like the water breaking, the things are starting to roll. Things are really starting to roll here. You just kind of real pushed into action now. Because the creativity of the 3, I don't know, that makes sense. 4, okay. 4 of Cups. Ooh, it's like he learned something. Maybe he didn't, well, that would be a sword card, learning, but I don't know. I was going to say he learned something he didn't want to know, or just all these books. This is boredom. Saturation. Annoying relationships. Reversal of luck. New understandings. I don't really get that from this one either. But I guess, boredom maybe you could see because he's kind of looked away from the book. He's just like, I don't know. This is me trying to read Carl Jung. I mean, Jungian psychology, I'm all about it. But actually reading Carl Jung, oh my God. Yeah. And also me trying to read the Bhagavad Gita. I don't know. It is a slog for me. It is just, it's not hard to read. It's just, I don't know. Okay, anyway. 5 of Cups. Alright, so we got the last. I mean, this is almost a 5 of Cups. Like, almost a Rider-Waite-Smith 5 of Cups. Six of Cups. Interesting. We've got all these little children. And then we got this person being sort of carried along. Pleasant memories, useful reflection, relief deriving from simple people or things. I don't know, relief deriving from simple people or things makes me think of just simple joys, simple pleasures. Simplicity of, and the happiness of childhood where everything seems simpler. Right? Oh, this is cool. This is cool with the gigantic dice and the, like, demons here. And the tax in the card. Why is this not the demon? Why is this not the devil card? I love it because it's like, I guess my religious upbringing where, these things can be used for gambling and fortune telling, which are bad, both bad. 7 of Cups. So this is daydreams. All right, so the kind of gambling idea kind of fits with that too, I suppose, right? Reflected image, feeling, imagination, things seen in the magic sphere. Some realization or success, but nothing lasting or substantial. Interesting. I used to know this woman and her husband. They were owners of a school, a cosmetology school, and they would always go gambling, and she'd come back and she'd be like, we won $7,000. And we'd be like, wow, amazing. And she's like, but we lost it all. I mean, they just did it for fun. They went there, they won, they played until they were broke again. So obviously it it was in their budget. You know, they didn't lose more than they could afford to lose. They just... That's what this card reminds me of. We won a whole bunch of money at the casino, and then we lost it all because easy come, easy go, right? Easy come, easy go. 8 of Cups. So this is our walking away. Walking away. This is really weird. This is being pulled by a sheep. What I like about this is how she's looking back behind her. And on hope floats. The mom says, don't look back, honey. It's bad luck. So we know it's bad luck to look back. You know, Lot's wife looked back, got turned into a pillar of salt, right? So, but there's just something to that. Like, she's going ahead, but she's looking back. So this is concreteness, farsightedness, moderation, shyness. How does any of that make sense? Lasting love, great joy, celebration, redemption. Literally none of that makes any sense with this card or with the 8 of Cups to me. But, okay, that's what we got. Okay, 9 of Cups. This is perfect. This is perfect. Although, I mean, you get that satisfaction, but you also get this sense of gluttony, which isn't normally the 9 of Cups, but obviously it could be the negative side of it. That's really good, really evocative for sure. That's an easy one, like to read. That's easy. Yeah, victory, success, advantage, excess, or gluttony. Yeah, excess. This is me. Now that T.O. is in my life. Gluttony and excess. All the way. Okay. 10 of Cups. So this is our happy home, happy family. Nobody looks happy, so that's different. You see like a woman and maybe her daughter, and then you see all these other people around, and they all kind of look, honestly, they all look beaten down. They look sort of dressed fancy, more fancy, and everybody else looks poor. And then there's gatherings. And I don't know. What is this? There's a dog. Rest for the heart. Perfection of the current situation. Perfection of human love and friendship. Again, another one that just doesn't make sense. I don't know. This card, this deck would... I guess if I were using this deck, it would be a study deck or more like an oracle deck in some ways. It's just, some of these are, I mean, intuitively, I feel like if I was looking for a message from this card, I could get a message from this card, but it just wouldn't be a 10 of Cups message, most likely. This is, I'm in love with this. 100%. That's like me in a past life. And it's my card. This, okay, wow. Wow. So I always had this image of me, like, for some reason, like this idea that in a past life I was, except that I was like on a temple steps or something and holding like a container of water or you know, a vessel, some like clay pot. I don't know where that image came from, but, and she's barefoot. Oh my God. Wow. This deck is driving me crazy because there's cards that are just like, what, like, no, like, what the holy heck? And then there's all of a sudden these cards that are just like, such, just like, wow. This deck has got me speechless. All right. No, hold on just a second. No. Sugar. Right here is sugar. I forgot about that. Fine. Use no more than like 2 spoonfuls.
I used 1 spoonful at the little.
Okay, that's fine. There you go. I I had to go help the little one with the cocoa making before we had a cocoa disaster. Okay, this is just, wow. I'm like literally setting this aside to look at later. Okay. So Page of Cups is my, like, significator card, or, you know, what I consider to be my significator card, my, what do you call it? My court card. Although, of course, I've got the Queen of Swords, because that keeps turning up as me in readings. But, this is, yeah. Pisces, and that's just me. Okay. Knight of Cups. Wow. This is so tumultuous. I've never seen a Knight of Cups that was so tumultuous. Yeah, I feel like I could get some good intuitive reads from this, as long as I just didn't even care what the, you know, Queen of Cups. Wow, I love how she's so young. I feel like cups are young. Cups are just young to me anyway. Looks very young, and I want to say kind of innocent, but I feel like she's more than meets the eye. That's what I want to say about this Queen of Cups. She's beguiling, you know, and she's, I feel like maybe, okay, shh. I feel like maybe, and we have some people around her looking at her. I feel like maybe she, you know, people come to her thinking that, that she is a pushover, or that she's naive, or that she, you know, that she's going to be easy to get one over on. But I think she stays gentle, and she may not tip her hand, but she gets the sort of upper, because of the Queen, because of being the Queen of Cups, she's got that intuition, you know, she's got that sort of inner knowing. She may be an empath, right? So she's gentle, and she's if somebody comes to her and they're trying to fool her, you know, they're trying to get one over, they're trying to, what's the word, scam her or something, and she's the type that they're never ever gonna know that she was on to them, but they're gonna leave without what they want, and probably frustrated. like she may just play so dumb, like magically too dumb to scam, you know, like, if that makes sense. I don't know. Yeah, I get a lot of feelings for the Queen of Cups. I just feel like she's just underestimated, you know, and that she uses that to her advantage. She lets herself be underestimated, but she'll have the upper hand. You won't even know. That's her. King of Cups. Oh boy. Kind of reminds me of the Nine of Cups, you know. There's a hand down here. That's dark. I believe it's a hand. What? There's someone pouring. He's looking down at this hand, and someone's pouring this water or wine or whatever it is out for him. I wonder. Okay. A person of power, somewhat close to his own emotions, a grumpy demeanor, hiding a tender nature. I like that. Responsible, favorably disposed toward the querent. Equity. Okay. Art and science, creativity. Interesting. Really interesting. Something about that too. Okay. Queen. What is the queen? What did the queen say? Honest and faithful, willingness towards the querent, amiable temperament, the ability and willingness to listen, success, happiness, even wisdom and virtue. Oh yeah, I got way more from that myself. So now we're in the pentacles. Okay. Ace of Pentacles. The pentacles represent the element of earth. The key concept is the body, both the human body and all physical matter, right? And so we even see, like, they're looking at this globe, it looks like. This person is being tutored, I would say, being taught about the world. This is complete ownership. Riches, a positive moment, great success, readiness to take advantage of opportunity, ready intelligence. See, I can, that fits. That I can get that from this. I just don't know. This deck is so inconsistent for me. I gotta watch some other people's reviews and see what other people thought. Yeah, you kind of get the sense like this is maybe a young prince, soon to be king, and he's kind of learning about the world that he's going to be ruling over someday. Okay, honey. No, with the bubbles. Two of Pentacles. Interesting. So Two of Pentacles, there's so much freedom in this. She seems just free, and the Two of Pentacles is like the opposite for me. It always feels so like overburdened, like, you know, you're juggling, you know, your hands are full, you're keeping the balls in the air. You may be happy about it, but you may be making it look effortless, but yeah, there's that sort of tension or whatever. That this is the opposite. It's just so much freedom. What does it give us? Merriment, fun, novelty, written messages, obstacles, agitation, worry, fraud. Those are everything. They don't there's no theme. Those are just a bunch of words that could be anything. Okay. I don't know. I don't understand. Okay. I don't understand those as the Two of Pentacles. Hit or miss with this deck. As far as the book goes, as far as the I don't know. Hit or miss. But yeah, where it hits, it hits really. I just feel like the book, study the book, take what's good in the book, and then, you know, do your own kind of like work with it. I feel like, yeah, I feel like this could be someone's really special deck once they did their work with it. Out of the box, not so much. It needs that connection. Three of Pentacles. We got somebody bending over, and what I see right off the bat is their butt sticking out. It looks like it's sticking out of their pants, but I think it's just the way it's shaded. Like, how is that a Three of Pentacles? I do like this owl here, and we have three people over here. They're astrologers, like maybe the three wise men. There's actually 1, 2, 3. There's 4. This owl and this archway here, this gives me a little bit of the Rider-Waite-Smith, you know, the architecture. But then we're talking about astrology, so this is a little confusing as well. Profession, trade, mastery, skill, celebrity, glory, acquired nobility. Okay, whatever. Four of Pentacles, as Tyler says on Tyler Tarot, who gives a shit? He always says that. He gets into something and then he just decides, he's just like, who gives a shit? Four of Pentacles. That I love, okay? That I love. The mortality, the skull in the 4. This absolute stillness of this card. For 4 of Pentacles. For Earth, the, you know, lack of growth is death, right? That's perfect. That's perfect for the 4 of Pentacles. You know, the only time you're not growing and changing is going to be when you're dead, you know? And that's like, this Four of Pentacles is like someone contemplating that. Someone contemplating the stillness of death. Wow. Okay. Five of Pentacles. Are you making more? You gotta wait. Just go wait. We'll do it in a little bit. Cold. But you gotta make sure you rinse out the cup good. Alright. Okay. Five of Pentacles. We see. This is interesting because they're not homeless. They're in a home. You can tell that it's you know, a rugged home. But you can still see the poverty, you can still see the misery, you can still see the hard lives. It doesn't feel so much like a sudden loss, like a five that's like a shift, you know, a loss, a negative. Like this, to me, kind of feels like their lot in life, where they're at. Let me see what material worries, obstacles. Yeah, you see like worry. You can see that they have concerns. They don't know how they're gonna, you know, they don't know if the crop is gonna come in. If the weather's, you know, the weather's been questionable this year. They don't really know if they're gonna starve or if they're gonna have enough. They don't have that security or not of knowledge. They have real life concerns. Obstacles, excessive ambition, which makes zero sense with this card. Humility, yeah, humility. And useless expenses. I don't know. That doesn't necessarily make sense with this card either. Humility as far as like just being very humble. I don't know. This is a different kind of Five of Pentacles. Like, I like it. There's something about it I like. Because, I don't know, it's like, these people are, I feel like this isn't a temporary situation. This is their life. But they're, you know, like salt of the earth people. They're struggling. They have hardships. They know hardship. They know worry. You know, life is hard. Like it is for a lot of people. So, I don't know. Boom. All right, Six of Pentacles. Now we got Jesus on a cross. I would assume. Okay. Six of Pentacles. How is that Six of Pentacles? I guess because he gave his life for, you know, whosoever believeth in him should not perish but have everlasting life. So he's giving, I don't know. That's a really weird Six of Pentacles. Or this person here is giving out alms to the poor. Okay, so that's what it is. Duh. So this took me a minute. So the cross is outside of a church. It's just iconography. That's some serious iconography though. Like, I've never been to a church with a cross with like a realistic life-size Jesus in the churchyard. But okay, so they're giving out the alms to the poor. Makes perfect sense. I don't know what my problem was. Okay. This also is a really bleak, honestly, a bleak take on Six of Pentacles. This doesn't make me feel like, ooh, good times, you know, or doesn't, yeah, that gives a whole different shade to that. So, Seven of Pentacles. So, a mother, a baby, she's, yeah, okay, I see now. She's got a lot of things that she needs to do. She's kind of taking a rest for just a moment, I think. So this says business exchange, effort, reaping the results of one's own work. Yeah. So this makes me think of like, even though it's very different imagery, with the mothers you see in like the, you know, Africa or whatever, where they're, you know, they have to go miles and miles for water and, you know, all these daily living things that need to be done every day just to keep, you know, life going. So, you know, she's doing her part, she's doing her necessary, you know, thing. You know, maybe she took her child to the market, she's selling something. And yeah, this is like something she needs to do every day in order to, you know, make it work. Interesting. 8 of Pentacles. So here's our like man at the workbench, 8 of Pentacles card. You know, yeah, we got work, commitment, commission, manual skills. Okay. See, that one's just straightforward. Works in a very straightforward way. 9 of Pentacles. You see, she kind of, there's so much just poverty depicted in these Pentacle cards. It's the opposite of what you normally see in Pentacles. You see so much prosperity, and this is just a very bleak world in terms of the Pentacles. You see her, she's dressed finely. She's got a star above her head. She's the 9 of Pentacles. She's the lady of the manor. She's the whatever, independent. But then all these serfs around her just look like they're living in abject poverty. It's just like, how is that supposed to make anyone feel good? This is prosperity, abundance, salvation, success, realization, certainty, discernment. I just, like I said, how is anyone supposed to feel good about that? It's like the Hunger Games. It's like Effie from the Hunger Games just being like, may the odds be ever in your favor. You know, while everyone's got to send their children off to die for people's amusement. Like, yikes. You know, the prosperity of the capital and the outer, yeah. Yee. Okay. All right. Well, moving on. 10 of Pentacles. This is already 30 minutes, so I'm going to finish Pentacles, and then since I got 2 more suits, I'll do a 4th installment. So I just don't want it to get so long that it, you know, cuts off. So 10 of Pentacles. Oh, this is like the old woman who lives in a shoe. It's like so many kids. Again, I guess because, and this is so weird, like looks like a doll sucking on a child's finger. I don't know. That's what I saw, but then now it looks like maybe he's like pinching. I don't know. It's just weird. So again, this doesn't feel like prosperity exactly, but I guess you got the idea of the grandmother reading to all the grandchildren. And so, I don't know. Let me see. 10 Pentacles. Family income, earnings, wealth, family questions. Okay. I mean, not getting that. Kind of getting the generations. The generations works for that. I don't get income unless she's getting paid to read stories. I don't know. Page of Pentacles. This is esoteric looking. Huh. Let me see what the book says. Because off the bat, I'm not getting anything really. A person of means. Okay. New enterprises and economic initiatives. Application, study, reflection, knowledge, news. Messages and the bearer of these. Rule, administration. Okay. Yeah, that's a weird one. Knight of Pentacles. There we go. I like this because we have this knight. We have all these other knights. They're kind of approaching, but so we're behind them. So they're approaching. They're, you can see this kind of as a scene from a movie in a way. Seems like they're approaching to address this person up here. This person's like kind of telling these people to wait because they want to see what this person has to say. This person may be speaking for these people or for another group, but it's like, kind of feel like, yeah, I'm here with a message or a request or something. This says a meticulous person, ability to make realistic plans and not forget details. A useful person, obliging, prompt, responsible, honest. None of that. None of that. Okay. Queen of Pentacles. Okay. Queens. I love my queens. Okay. This child, cat, person, I don't know what's going on here. I guess it's a child. The queen, she's got all the furs. It's perfect because, like, she's like the queen of luxury and riches. She's going to be wearing these furs that are going to be soft. And, she wants to always, she doesn't want anything. She wants only the finest. So this says a person of power and influence, focus on appearance, material aspects, pragmatism, opulence, yeah, generosity, magnificence, security, freedom. A couple of those last ones don't make any sense, but okay. King of Pentacles. Well, this one just feels really serious. And I don't really get, you can see that he's rich, but can you turn that off, babe?
Sorry, I just washed my hands.
Okay. Here, dry off in here. And tell me what the alarm says. King of Pentacles. Okay, thank you. Alright, that tells me it's 5 o'clock. A person of power, lack of social niceties. I guess I can see that. Spoiling oneself, don't see that. Valor, practical intelligence, don't see that. Business and normal intellectual activity, don't see any of that. Don't see any of that. King of Pentacles, what do I see? Rulership, yes, that's about it. Alright, so I'm going to stop here and then I'm going to do one more video for the rest. So, like, subscribe, click the bell. It's just going through, Don't forget to like so, YouTube knows this is the kind of content you want. Hit the subscribe button and the bell so you can see the next things that get uploaded and when I go live to read, which I'm going to do soon, I swear. And comments. I love comments. So, do you have this deck? What do you think of it? I'll be back with the rest. Until then, tarot friends, be well.